Today I am sharing another medical education series video, and in this video I will show you multiple pyramids presenting knowledge, skills and attitude levels. But first, another important aspect of learning is that through which method how much knowledge is retained. So through traditional teacher-centered lectures, 5% knowledge retention. Through reading textbooks, 10% retention is maintained. Through audio visual aids, videos, 20% retention, 30% through demonstration, 50% through group discussions, and 75% through doing it practically, and the maximum knowledge is retained, which is 90% through teaching others. So that's why teaching others is the most important tool to learn. Now let's discuss the cognitive domain. Again, we are drawing the Miller's pyramid. First two levels are about knows and knows how. Both are checked via MCQs, single best answers. Knows check the lower cognitive levels, whereas knows how require brainstorming through complex MCQs. Now, College of Physicians and Surgeons Pakistan has 3 levels of cognition: C1, C2 and C3. C1 checks the recognition and recall, like name the nerves arising from the midbrain. C2 checks recall, synthesis and decision making about single piece of information. Like you are shown a chest x-ray with some pathology, you pick the pathology and correlate it with most likely diagnosis. So that's level 2 or C2 of cognition. C3 is the problem solving level and involves recall, synthesis, analysis and decision about complex problems. Now CPSP has C1, C2 and C3, whereas Bloom have divided the cognition into 6 levels. C1 is about remembering facts, knowledge and basic concepts like enlist, enumerate, define. C2 is a level of comprehension or understanding, explain concepts, classify, describe this disease, discuss these points. C3 is the application of knowledge in new situations. Execute, implement, interpret, demonstrate, operate, all these come in C3. C4 is the analysis level. Compare these two items, differentiate the important points, examine this patient, organize this data, experiment, like discussing the differential diagnosis of a disease is C4 level. Now the more higher level of cognition is C5. It is justification, appraisal, argue, defend, support, value, weigh down options. So these come in C5. Then comes C6, in which use your existing knowledge to produce new work. And the words for C6 are design, construct, formulate, develop, author. So that was all about the 6 levels of Bloom's cognitive domains. Now the last 2 levels are interchangeable. Some people put synthesis at C6, some evaluation, so they are interchangeable. Now let's analyze the psychomotor domain. CPSP levels. P1 is when you assist the trainer in executing tasks. For example, let's suppose you assist in cataract surgery, that is P1 level. P2 is when you perform cataract surgery under direct supervision. Supervisor is watching you while you perform surgery and whenever he feels that you are not competent enough in a specific step, he takes over it. Then after some time you reach P3 level, when you perform under indirect supervision. Supervisor is sitting somewhere else and you are performing the surgery, and he's confident that most of the times you will do it, but still sometimes you may need his help. That's why he is sitting in the premises. P4 is the level of perfection when you perform independently, when you can tackle all type of complications. Another skill levels are perception, set, guided response, mechanism, complex overt response, adaptation, and origination. In the last two levels, you adapt your technique according to the different surgical situations, and you also originate new ways of tackling the scenarios. Now the last pyramid is about the affective domain, which is very important nowadays. In affective domain, we have got again 5 steps: A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. I will give you an example. A1 is receiving. Example is when in a lecture theater, students or learners they patiently listen to the teacher, that whatever he says he absorbs. That is the level of receiving, A1. Then comes A2. In A2 is the level of responding, that whenever a teacher asks questions, that level student he responds in a very polite way. Then comes the level of A3, valuing. When a student reaches the A3 level, he not only patiently listens and responds, but he values whatever is taught to him. Then comes organization. When a student reaches A4 level, he not only patiently listens, responds, but he also organizes group meetings. He also encourages other students that they should also patiently listen, they should respond to the questions, they should ask questions, and he organizes meetings. Then comes the highest level of affection, and that is A5, characterization. When patient listening, responding, valuing, organization becomes your second nature. It becomes a part of your character. So that was all about the different pyramids of knowledge, skills and attitudes, and I hope after watching this it will be clear. Thank you very much.